many people could say they touched a real skull. Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that.
Oh yeah, you have a trip booked for Paris? You might want to rethink that. Wait for the strike to be over. Government, let's go ahead and fix these people's situation. Put it back from 64 to 62. Thank you very much.
I had no idea that was a strike. This is the location where the infamous scene unfolded and unraveled. If anybody has it on YouTube, please share it with me. Thanks to the strikes.
N'hésitez pas à nous arrêter lors de notre passage si vous désirez boire manger quelque chose à la boutique de bord. Très bon vol à tous. Ladies and gentlemen, some information about your flight.
This was the second leg of the trip, flying from Nice, France to Paris, France via EasyJet.
We were packed in like sardines. We have a very different color scheme. Yeah, I wish I had a camera for that one.
Do you know which part of the Louvre you want to see?
We want to see all of it.
It's too big to see all of it. Yeah. I don't care what part, I just see some of it, it'll be fun.
They are all very nice.
Yeah.
I'll take care of your luggage.
Okay.
Example.
Alrighty. So we sound like a lot of people. You downgraded us. Okay. I took care of Monaco.
Remember, this was all that was available left.
Yeah, no, it was running out. It was running out. Not our fault. We gave her a pass. Alright, look. That means it's sending too much power. And it already broke my steam iron. It already burned it out, so. We were a little bit shocked coming from Monaco, but we're gonna make the best of the situation. We're about to go ahead and go eat at Seine River dinner. 3-course meal under the glass looking at the river. So we hoping it gets better. Whatever restaurant that is, we need to check it out. Because it's definitely in demand. We are currently waiting for our taxi. The spot is 13 minutes away. Supposed to be there half an hour before 9:15. So we're cutting it pretty close because the taxi is 6 minutes away. And we don't know how long it's going to take the taxi to get there if there's traffic. So the dilemma is, should we have walked? Another thing that's going to hinder the trip a little bit is the fact that we came when it was a strike. I had no idea that was a strike. Like, I think we found out like 2 days before. Okay, I had my fall today. It's a lot worse than hers.
Here are some options for a dinner cruise on the Seine River in Paris, France. Batteau Parisienne is a popular option that offers a 2-hour cruise with a 3-course meal and live music. The boats depart from several different locations throughout the city, and there are multiple departures throughout the day and evening. Paris-en-Cine is a more affordable option that offers a 1.5-hour cruise with a 2-course meal. The boats depart from the Port de la Bourdonnais, and there are multiple departures throughout the day and evening. Le Diamand Bleu is a luxury option that offers a 2-hour cruise with a 4-course meal and live music. The boats depart from the Port de la Concorde, and there are multiple departures throughout the evening. Trattoria-en-Cen is a unique option that offers an Italian-style dinner cruise. The boats depart from the Port de Sinal, and there are multiple departures throughout the evening. During the cruise, you will enjoy a delicious meal while taking in the stunning views of Paris. You will pass by many of the city's most famous landmarks, including the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and the Notre Dame Cathedral. You may also enjoy live music or entertainment. Boats typically go out for dinner cruises on the Seine River in Paris from early evening until late at night. The exact times will vary depending on the cruise company and the time of year. Here are some additional things to keep in mind when booking a dinner cruise on the Seine River in Paris. Dress code. Most dinner cruises have a dress code of smart casual. Reservations. Reservations are recommended, especially for cruises on weekends and during peak season. Cost. Dinner cruises range in price from around Euro 60 to Euro 200 per person. Other options. In addition to dinner cruises, there are also a number of other boat tours available on the Seine River. These include sightseeing cruises, lunch cruises, and cocktail cruises.
And now my phone, the screen got cracked in the corner here. And then now the phone just won't turn on. It was turning on for a while, and then after that, it would not turn on. So that was a $1,000 run right there. We were going up the escalators in the subway, and she didn't park the suitcase good, so the suitcase made her fall. So she was holding on, and then she had to let go. It literally looked like something from a movie scene. If I was a director, that would have been a perfect shot. And I saw her come like lying down. She's telling me, grab my purse, grab my purse. And I'm looking at her purse is about to turn over. I had to grab the purse. It was hilarious. So I got a good laugh out of that for a while. And then while we're running over, and then while we're rushing, taxi driver, we gave him the address. He couldn't get to La Seine River where we at right now. So we had to break out our phones and kind of help him out. So he got here late. The meeting spot, no one was there, so we're running. We went down the subway wrong, had to come back up. So I'm running, not paying attention to the middle of the street. I went flying across like Superman. And Monica is over here laughing over and over because it's so hilarious to her. So it was a payback. It was a good payback.
That's karma in its purest form.
Let me look this way so I don't fall. This message is to the French government. This is an outlook from a tourist. I'm telling you right now, the more folks see this, the more they will not come to France.
What's going on with my camera? Why is it doing that? You see that? That's how I was moving? What the heck?
Talking to you. Can you hear your voice how deep it gets? This is Darth Vader. Luke, I am your father.
Take note of the damage.
My knees probably just as bad, but I will survive. I will survive.
I don't know. I just saw an umbrella that said, I love Paris, and I was like, I don't know if I can echo that sentiment yet. After the two incidences we had, it's not Paris' fault at all. It's not Paris' fault that someone flew over suitcases while going up the escalator. It's not Paris' fault that we were running late last night. Actually, it is Paris' fault we were running late last night. It's the government's fault. Because they forced the plane to come late because folks were striking. So we got here late, and then we had to get to our dinner cruise, and you know, I had to run across the street, and you know, I had to not see what was on the ground, you know, and I had to go flying forward like Superman with my GoPro in this hand and my camera in this hand. I wish I had it turned on. This video would have went viral.
I think you got the winner today. Not fair, not fair.
Come to Lulu and get this Judy drink here. It is really good.
I know, not the greatest background, not the greatest background. But go to Lulu, L-O-U-L-O-U. Look it up on Google Maps. If you like breakfast, go ahead and get the huevos rancheros, or the eggs Benedict. Can't go wrong with either. But the huevos rancheros was a lot more flavorful, I have to say. You guys want to stop the rats?
Pick up your trash.
How about you guys take care of that?
The French government and unions reached a deal on a new retirement reform on the 22nd of April, 2023. The deal, which was supported by the majority of unions, will see the retirement age raised from 62 to 64, but will also include a number of measures to make it easier for people to work longer, such as flexible working arrangements and increased access to training. The deal was reached after months of negotiations and protests.
This is our third outing out in Paris, France, and this trash gives me apocalyptic vibes. Like something bad is gonna happen. It's getting worse. The video she just showed me of the burnings kind of woke me up a little bit as to how bad the situation is, and the fact that I did see burnt trash earlier today, and it looked like the fire got so big it burned part of it cracked the window next to it. So yeah, like this guy said in the video she shared, it says France is exploding. Wasn't a great video to watch right when we're going back out into it. Babe, we're going to go see some bones in the catacombs. Okay, let's go. Now I've been with this woman for 5 years, and I'm often the one in front holding her hand, pulling her to walk somewhere. Today, for some reason, no, let me not say today, since we've been here, the walk has been a lot faster than normal. Speed walker. If you have an emergency, you need to run.
In a few moments, you'll be entering the 800-meter-long labyrinth of this huge ossuary. Paris copied the name catacombs from the ancient catacombs in Rome and Naples, where the Christians buried their dead in the first few centuries AD.
The catacombs of Paris are underground ossuaries in Paris, France, which hold the remains of more than 6 million people in a small part of a tunnel network built to consolidate Paris's ancient stone quarries. Extending south from the Barrière d'Enfer, Gate of Hell, former city gate, this ossuary was created as part of the effort to eliminate the city's overflowing cemeteries. The catacombs of Paris were created in the late 18th century when the city's cemeteries were becoming overcrowded and unsanitary. The bones of the dead were exhumed and taken to the catacombs, where they were stacked in neat rows. The catacombs were opened to the public in 1809, and they have been a popular tourist destination ever since. The catacombs of Paris are a fascinating and eerie place to visit. The tunnels are dark and damp, and the walls are lined with bones. It is a sobering reminder of the fragility of life and the inevitability of death.
Hey babe, you wanna see John Wick in French? You don't need to know what it's saying, you just need to see the fight scenes. Am I right? Come on. What dialogue do we need to know in John Wick? We just need to know there's gonna be some shooting and some hand-to-hand combat. We have a electrical problem.
When the air outside is cold, it can cause condensation to form on the inside of the AC unit. This can lead to mold and mildew growth, which can damage the unit and make it less effective. Hanging the unit outside of the window can help to prevent condensation from forming.
Who makes this? Oh, don't we have this brand over in the US, 500? I've seen it before. This is a Fiat. The lights on the back of this car reminds me of Mustang. We kept hearing you can eat a lot over in the Europe area, UK area, and not gain weight. I think that has something to do with all the walking you do when you get over here. Look at this beautiful dog right here. I think that's a Pyrenees. Let me get out of here. Straight from the trash into the E-Class.
not try anything in this mall. I repeat. Do not in this mall.
When we first arrived, there was a line down the block. So we're gonna have to try this spot out.